Good morning. So we just grabbed 47 gallons of fuel. I put just enough in there to clear 50 gallons and it cut me off because I guess it didn't want to take my account to zero. Stupid thing. Oh well. I'll be topping off later this afternoon. I just didn't want to take too much off this check because it's the last check that I can get for the week. The last check I can get into my bank account for the week. So since I'm not going home this weekend, I can't just run down to the ATM and have the money for the house. So I'm trying to keep this to a minimal expense. Technically I didn't really need the 50 gallons either, but I didn't want to be stuck in the middle of Cleveland for 5 hours and not be able to get any fuel. So I've already taken about $400 off of this load just for fuel. I don't know when it started raining, but it started raining last night or this morning, and it must have come down extremely hard. I have a puddle down on my passenger floor. How it got there, I have no freaking clue.
Taking entrance to the left on I-90 West.
I don't feel any water. I don't feel any condensation. I don't see any markings of running water coming off of the only place that it possibly could have came from. So I have no clue. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye out. I must have some type of a water leak. Usually comes through the windshield, but in order for it to get that spot on the floor, and it's just a puddle. There's nothing coming down from any other part of the floor, like it came in from the dash. It's just like it dripped there for the night. So I'm lost for words where the water came from. Anyway, we are 73 miles out from delivery. Today's gonna kind of be a crappy day because technically this load is scheduled for 9 a.m. My next load is scheduled to be picked up at 1 p.m. and it's only like 15 miles apart. So fingers crossed that when I get to my pickup 3 hours early, 2.5 hours early at the latest, that they won't make me leave and come back, or they won't make me sit there and wait for 2.5 hours. Hopefully they'll load me up right away, even though it requires an appointment. I got an appointment, it just didn't say I had to be there at the appointment time. Obviously not after. They didn't say I couldn't be there before. So we'll see what happens this afternoon with that. I know it's only going to take about an hour to get this offloaded. They're actually pretty quick. It's 2 picks and they're done. It's just a matter of the most time consuming is checking in takes about 5 minutes, and then you... Alright, so what I was saying was it takes about 5 minutes to get checked in, then I got to drive all the way up through the plant, check in again, or should I say scale in. The first check-in is at a guard. Basically checks that I got an appointment, gives me a vest, gives me some paperwork to sign, and then after I get to the other end of the plant, I got a scale in, and then that guy comes out and checks my load, checks the actual product to make sure I got the right product or what product I have, whatever. It tells me where to go. I go over to that location. Unstrap, and then the fork driver comes over, takes everything off in two or three picks depending on the forklift that's being used. Sometimes they use a front loader, sometimes they use a regular forklift, but it takes them about 5 minutes to get me offloaded, and then I got to circle back around to the scale out, go in, get my paperwork, and then finally leave. Luckily, I don't have to go all the way back to the plant. I can exit right out the plant side that I'm on. So that's what that all entails. We should be getting there about 3 minutes to 9. That's it.
When all I think about is you, then I ask myself why I tend to overdo. I'm free from slow metal, I can load up and my nerves get on. I scream once in a while, I bust out the reasons why. I want you to know, want you to know why. I want you to know, want you to know why. If I had to leave, yeah. I want you to know, want you to know why. I want you to know, want you to know why. If I had to leave, yeah. I want you to know why. And I'm near to you.
made it here 5 o'clock. No, we made it here about 7:30 last night. It's, just after 5 o'clock in the morning right now. They start at 5:30. According to their little billboard thing up over there on the door, they don't work on Friday. According to the thing on Google Maps, they don't work on Friday. I called yesterday, the guy didn't tell me nothing about not working on Friday, so I don't know, we'll see what happens here. So we'll start at 5:30. I'm gonna start getting these straps off real quick. Leave 1 or 2 on so I don't lose them when I move it. I'll leave 1 on, I guess. Yeah, it's 5:10 in the morning. Can't really see that well. They're solid billets. They're basically like ingots. They're steel rods, about 6 inches in diameter, maybe more, and about 40 feet long. I meant to take a picture last night. I forgot. So there's 2 other trucks here. So anyway, see you guys later. End of this video right now. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'm tired.